I do not recognise my own country anymore. I don't recognise it. The country that I am born, bred and raised in, I don't recognise it. I am Aboriginal, first and foremost, right? I'm Aboriginal with Welsh Irish heritage. But I am Aboriginal. And I'm not proud to go and say that. I don't give a fuck if people say, oh, you shouldn't, don't be ashamed of us, sister. Yeah, I'm damn right I'm ashamed of yous. I'm ashamed because I see so many ones jumping on this app, and don't say to me it is just TikTok. You are real people connecting with real people, not AI. You're not AI. I'm not AI. And I'm using these. These apps are conduits to connect to people. These are real people, so cut it out, right? Cut that nonsense out. That's bullshit talk right there. Oh, it's just TikTok. It's just TikTok. No, it's not just TikTok. You're a real person using these apps to connect with one another. Yeah? So it's not just TikTok. It's becoming a problem. It's becoming a big problem when you have young bucks on here, young ones, and do not tell me they are the whether I like it or not, they are the upcoming. No, they're not. No, they are not the next upcoming spokespeople for our people. Cut that out. Cut it out. Condoning and enabling that bullshit behaviour. That's an embarrassment. That's what that is. It's embarrassing. Getting on this app, drinking alcohol, acting like a bloody alcoholic in a big violent mouth, and you know who I'm talking about, and it's been a problem for a very long time. And yes, I understand you may be passionate and love our people, but you really are being enabled, mollycollared, and not told by the right ones that are around you that there's a certain way that you need to behave, because they're using you. They're using you. Those ones that are afraid, that are around you, they either like you or they are afraid to lose your platform that you've built on fucking hate, on division. You are not for our people. When you are being violent towards other people, you are, like that brother said, like the brother that I just put up on my story said, you are putting a bullseye on us and a bullseye on our children's back. Who do you think, right? Have a think about it. Have a think now. Put this thinking cap on and have a think, right? When you jump on here and you go and say all the sorts of horrendous things that you say, and because they can't get a hold of you, when they see one of our jarjums walking down the street, or one of us walking down the street, it's projection. Oh, there's a black fella. Do you remember what that Jackie said on social media? That's right. Well, we can't get to him, so let's hurt that one. That's what I'm talking about, and it does fucking happen. And if you live in a la reality, right, and then you got to hide. Then you get the ones that got to hide, right? You get the ones that got to hide to turn around and say, "Oh, police brutality. Why do you think that half the time that there is police brutality? It's called projection. Wake up to yourself. And another thing, what happened down in Victoria with that march, right? Throwing rocks at police officers. Rocks the size of, they could take their lives. You know, that's intent to kill. That's intent. Now, this is for awareness purposes, this TikTok awareness purposes. But this is exactly what I'm saying. Like, you're putting our flag behind another flag, saying that we have they have the same. Go to your history. Go do your history. Get an actual textbook and have a look in history. Go and watch some documentaries and learn that they are not colonized. Palestine is not colonized. It never was and it never will be. It's not like us. We was and we always will be, right? It's not that way. Go read your history. They're scattered people. They're Arabs on scattered land. Israel has the right to that land. They have the right to that land. Do your research properly. Do it properly. They're scattered Arabs. Now, I'm very sorry to what's taken place in Palestine. It's horrendous. But it is, yeah, it is, I think it's over, right? It's an overslaught. We already know that. But when we're putting that flag next to our Indigenous flag, and I've got to agree with one old aunt, right? She says something about, not being our flag. She's not I agree, right? I do agree with what she was saying. The way she said it, I've got to remember it. Anyway, but at the moment, that flag does represent the Aboriginal people, us Aboriginal people. I don't want it to be seen. I'm sick and tired of being seen flown next to a Palestine flag, especially when they're saying, when they're at these marches and they're hurting the police officers with that flag, with our flag back behind it. Now, who do you think is going to get the backlash of that? Who do you think they will project their hatred onto? Think about it logically. Be logical in your thinking. Use your critical thinking skills. Stop listening to every Tom, Dick and Harry and use your critical thinking skills. Wake up to yourself. To attack police officers, people who are paid to protect and serve the community, right? They are paid to protect and serve. They are a private entity paid by the government to protect and serve us. And you're throwing rocks at them because they want a free Palestine. What does us Aboriginals have to do with that? For all those black fellas that are backing that, fuck off over to Palestine. Go on, fuck off over there and fight there. Don't come here. Do not stampede on these grounds here, on our sacred grounds here where our ancestors lay. Do not be disrespectful to them. Palestine has nothing to do with us. They were not colonised. Shame on you. Do your history research and read it properly. Go right back. Go all the way back to Egypt and go from there. Research from there. Do not say that do not put our flag up against that cause. I'm sad with what's happening over there. I've expressed it many of times. But we have to focus on here and what's happening here. And you do not go throwing rocks at police officers and harming them for your little free Palestine and putting our black flag there while they're burning our flag, while they are burning our Australian flag. This country is still known to the world as what? What's this country known? When you talk to people, when they ask you where you're from, what do you say? You say what? What's that? What? You say Australia. Is that what you say? Because that's what it is. On the map, it is, what is it on the map? Australia. And that's the flag that you were there supporting when it got burnt. All in the name of what? Palestine. Doing that to our police officers. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the police force. I'm a Crim's daughter. I'm a Crim's ex-wife. Most of my friends are all ex-Crims. But they still are paid to protect and serve. That is their job. There is good and bad in corruption in all walks of life. All walks of life. You run the risk of walking out your door, walking past somebody that can hurt you. There's corruption everywhere. But to do that, burn our flag, attack our officers, all for a cause that's got nothing to do with us? I'm sorry, it doesn't. Palestine has fuck all to do with us. It's certainly not always was, always will be like we are. We're being used. Wake up to yourself. You jackies, wake up to yourself. Shame on you. And to those officers that were hurt, I hope that you are okay. I'm sorry for what happened to you. That is a terrible thing to go through. And I'm sending my love and my prayers. But that is a horrible thing that was done. Terrible.